Hi everyone. So with our new puppy, she is mostly an outside dog, but we bring her in at night, and because she's still a puppy and I don't trust her and she has accidents, we kennel her at night, and she's got a bone she can chew on to keep her occupied if needed. And during the day, like I said, she's outside. We shut the gate at the end of the driveway and we have a fenced in acreage, so she is safe and can't leave. But it's really cold out lately, and so we have a crawl space underneath our addition. Stands about 4 feet tall. If you've seen previous videos of mine, you see that we have our brooder box down there. And for the dogs, we have put the heat lamp in there. And it's really, really cold out. So today it was like a high of 5. And so if you're like me and you feel bad for your dogs, especially for her because she's a puppy, she hasn't had time to really grow that winter coat. Our older dog, he obviously has a winter coat. You can just feel him and you can tell he's got a winter coat. So what I'm going to do is I just got this fancy little temperature or thermometer, kitchen thermometer, and I'm going to see if it works to tell me how warm it is down there, so I know if what I'm doing is actually effective. So right now it's reading 75.5, 75.7. So that's in the house right now, kind of in the kitchen area. We'll go outside. I don't know what it's going to read outside. It's freezing. That's what I know. That's what our screen door looks like. It's totally frosted over. Go outside and freeze for a minute. See, Nebby. Oh, sorry. Nebby didn't even want to come outside. It's dropping quickly. It's dropped to 61. We're at 53, 49. I'll give it just a minute to... Oh, jeez. I just totally dropped my phone going down those stairs. Clearly, I cannot... Oh, and I'm sorry, this video might be a little wonky. So this is actually a pretty good thermometer. It's dropped down to 22 degrees. And really for a dog outside, having protection from the wind is huge. And down under the crawl space, I'll show you. Sorry, it's kind of a mess, but there's no wind coming in from there because that's north, that's west. So you'd have to have a straight like east wind, which is obviously. So right now we're reading 11 degrees and still going down. So we're gonna go in the crawl space and we'll see what we get. Okay. And just getting, like I said, out of the wind is huge. So I am over by the dog beds. It's a red lamp, and we're already starting to go up. So we're going back up. We're already at, what is this? Sorry, I can't read it backwards. We're already back up to 16 degrees. And this is near the heat lamp, so it's next to me. And if anybody knows anything about heat lamps, you know that their heat is very concentrated. So just being near the beds gets me up to 20 degrees. So for a dog, that's not too shabby. It's not grand, but it's like I said, it's 5 degrees. I didn't let the thermometer get down to what it was. So we are at 23 degrees next to the heat lamp. So I'm going to set the thermometer underneath the heat lamp. Hi, Piper. Piper's in his bed. He's just kind of curled up. He's becoming my old man. He likes to be down here. He does not, if you ask him if you want to go inside, he won't. So you can see we're going up. All right, 27. So I don't know if we'll get above freezing. I'll let you know. It's still going up. We're at 29. So we'll see what we would be. So that'd be a couple feet below the heat lamp if the dogs wanted to sit kind of almost directly below. Yeah, I think we'll get right about that 32. Yep, we just hit 32 degrees. And, you know, my dogs love being outside. They are the farm kind of dogs. You know, my pup is a healer lab mix. She's bred for that kind of stuff. She wants to be outside. Granted, like I said, she just said she didn't want to come out. I just said she didn't want to come outside. Well, I love animals, but I didn't want to come outside either. It's 5 degrees. So we're at 34 degrees. Pretty good. You know, they have a nice little bed here. I'll show you. That's Nebby's bed. It's nothing special. Hi, Piper. Just heat lamp. There I have it set up. We have it lowered a little bit there. And then just because it's so cold. Otherwise, we have it hooked on those two hooks there. Couple feet above. Oh, and I just, of course, took my thermometer away. But it's technically near their beds, right at or above freezing with this cold temperature. And it's out of the wind. That makes me happy. I'm satisfied with that. And the main reason I do this, some people would say it's cruel to keep my dogs outside. But quite frankly, my husband and I both have jobs where we are gone all day long. Piper has been trained to be able to hold his bladder all day. I trust him in the house all day long. He does not want to be in the house all day long at this point in life. He has become basically an outside dog. If you ask him if he wants to go in the house, he kind of cowers down. And, you own a dog long enough, you can kind of read them. And then if you ask him if you want to go outside, he gets all excited and happy. And then Nebby, we got her in the fall time. So we haven't had the opportunity to do this in the nice, warm, summery weather. So we're just making do. So we made accommodations, such as putting a heat lamp on our dogs. And we have made do. It's worked out well. She loves it. When we come home, she's bouncing down the driveway to meet us. It's not like she is in here shivering. She appears to be living her best life. And she has proven over and over again that she cannot hold her bladder very long. And I am not going to kennel her for 10 hours a day while we are gone at work, because that would be what it is. She would be kennelled all night and she would be kennelled all day while we were gone 5 days a week. That is not all right either, in my opinion, because we live too far away to be able to come home on our lunch break. So this is what we've come up with. I've proven with my handy dandy thermometer that it stays relatively warm down here. So if you're in a situation similar to me, here's an idea. People use heat lamps for chicks for their brooder boxes all the time. They work good for dogs too. Just an idea.